Facebook, Instagram. What's going on? What's going on? It's Leaf Fitness, Spirituality, Tarot, and Astrology. And this is part 3 of why people will continue to struggle. Okay. I want to talk about again, and I've made several videos about this, masculine and feminine. Okay. We must understand that we have masculine women by nature, okay? We must understand we have feminine men by nature, okay? Masculine does not mean being a tomboy. It does not mean being a man. It does not mean muscles. It does not mean any of that, okay? We've been taught that, okay? Feminine does not mean you're weak, okay? Feminine does not mean girlish. It doesn't belong to us. It doesn't, okay? The definition of masculine and feminine in the dictionary is not a true interpretation of masculine and feminine. If you look up the word masculine, it says traits normally associated with a man. Okay, that's not even a defined definition because it doesn't mean that. Okay, it doesn't. And the same thing with feminine, traits normally associated with a woman. That's not correct. That's what they want you to believe, because when you believe that, you can never figure yourself out. You can never figure yourself out. If you're a woman and you believe just because you're a woman, you're feminine, that's the problem. And that's a major problem in your life. If you're a man and you think just because you're a man, you're masculine, that's a major problem in your life. Okay? That's a major problem in your life. And you got to figure that part out. Okay? Masculine is logical. Feminine is practical. You have to know that. If you don't know that you're logical, if you're a logical thinker or a practical thinker, that's a major problem in your life. Masculine is passionate. Feminine is emotional. If you don't know that, that's going to be a major problem in your life. This is why we have major problems in our life, because we don't even know our energy makeup at all. We just repeat what we hear. We do not research anything. We do not research anything. We don't. We have both energies in everyone has feminine and masculine in them, but one energy is always more dominant. Some men are purely masculine energies, but they have the capability to be feminine. Some women have feminine energies, but they have the capability to be masculine. But there are some people, women in particular, who are masculine. And there are some men who are feminine. And again, feminine means emotional and practical. And masculine means logical and passionate. It has nothing to do with a gender. And we have to understand this, because without understanding that, you will struggle all your life in relationships and with people, and people understanding you. Okay? This is why people suffer from mental health. This is why they suffer from mental health. Big time. Because emotional people, feminine, emotional people who are feminine, these are the people who have suicidal thoughts, loneliness, depression. They're feminine. They're emotional. So their emotions are out of control. They don't know how to handle themselves. That's feminine. Okay? Masculine, the same way, but theirs is different. Their emotions are violent. Okay? They're violent. They're either physically violent or verbally violent. That's masculine. And we have to understand these things. You know, we keep coming up with all these home remedies that we've heard from these doctors and these so-called professionals, but does anybody look like they're getting better? You have to ask yourself this. Mental health is on the rise. All these so-called experts that we got out here, do you see anybody getting better? No. No one's getting better. They're not getting better because they're not being told the truth about feminine and masculine. It does not belong to a gender. There are energies. That's why you have some women who like to wear makeup and dress all up with high heels, feminine women. And then you have some women that like to be natural and don't wear high heels and makeup, masculine. That's the difference, okay? You have some men that are romantic. They like to bring flowers and candy and tell a woman how beautiful they are, feminine. And then you have men who are intellectuals, sapiosexuals, okay? Men who believe in just getting it done, masculine. We have to understand this, because if you don't understand this, you're never going to be understood, you're never going to understand people, and you're going to be mentally and emotionally unstable for your whole life. And this is what the problem is. Whether you believe me or not ain't even the point. The point is, look around you and look how many people are depressed. Look how many people are bipolar. Look how many people have ADHD. Look at the numbers are just rising. Where are these professionals at? Why isn't anybody getting any better? You know why? Because they're not being told the truth. There is no such thing as a professional or an expert. There's not. There's only facts and non-facts, okay? And again, I will repeat this. The signs of people who are more inclined to be feminine and more inclined to be masculine. If you are a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you are more inclined to be feminine, meaning practical in your ways, okay, and emotional. If you are a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and I'm talking man or woman of these signs, you are more inclined to be masculine. And you gotta understand that. If you don't understand that, your life is not going to be good. A lot of your lives are horrible now because you don't understand yourself. So when you become unaligned, emotional, your reactions blow up everything in your life. It causes you problems because you react to them wrong. You're either going to react to them emotionally by either crying too much or becoming needy or becoming emotionally manipulative or be drinking, which are the feminine signs, addictions, drinking mainly, drugs as well, but drinking is the number one thing. Or you're going to become verbally abusive and physically abusive, masculine. Man or woman, does not matter. Does not matter. Does not matter. And until we stop thinking that just because I'm a woman, I'm feminine, I'm a man, I'm masculine, until you figure that out, you can forget being in a relationship of any kind of peace. You can forget it. You can forget it. It's not going to work for you. It's not going to work for you. And at this point, I keep it real. I'm even tired of explaining astrology and energies to people, to be honest with you. That's why I haven't even been making a lot of videos. I've been posting memes, but at some point I'm going to choose free will at some point. I already know that. Y'all know me. I don't hide anything and go on my own, you know. But while I still have a little bit of drive and spark left to help some people, this is a very important message. Y'all don't even realize how important this is. Stop thinking because you're a woman that you're feminine, because you might not be. Stop thinking that because you're a man that you're masculine, because you might not be. Okay, and again, it does not have to do with being a tomboy or being soft. It has nothing to do with that. That's the trick. People telling you this to keep you from being who you are and thriving happily. This is why, again, we have all of these sicknesses out here. People trying to be something that they're not because they were told that this is what you are. You're a man. You're supposed to be hard and a protector. Okay, you don't have to be hard to be a protector. You don't. You don't have to wear makeup and high heels and short dresses and be provocative to be feminine. You don't. Masculine women can be very sexy as well. Just the way they are, masculine. They don't have to be something they're not and wear makeup and high heels. They don't have to do that. And wear weaves. They don't have to do that. But that's what we've been trained to believe. That's feminine. And every woman should be like that. You know? Or every man should be upfront, aggressive, and hardcore. That's masculine. No. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. And again, I will give you another example. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, especially those guys, they like to impress women romantically. But women that are like Sagittarius or Aries or Leo, they don't want that all the time. That's not the type of man that they're into. They like men of action. Go-getters, not romantics. Do they like flowers and stuff? Sometimes, yes, because they have part feminine in them. But that's not the man they want all day long. That's not. It's not. And y'all don't even realize that. Y'all don't even realize that. There are some women out here who act feminine because that's what they think they're supposed to be, but they're not feminine at all. That's why they can't stay with a man. You know, after a while, they start looking at the man differently. You know, I like him, but he just, I don't know. And they interpret it as him being too nice. That's a masculine woman. That's why. She needs a man that's a little more rough around the edges. And when I mean rough, I don't mean thug. I don't mean thug. Okay? Then you have some women who love flowers and being talked to softly, right? And they'll meet a man that's aggressive, who's a go-getter, and they'll say, I like him, but he's not romantic enough because he's masculine. And again, masculine and feminine is not compatible. It's not compatible. It's not. If you're a feminine energy woman, you need a feminine energy man. If you are a masculine energy woman, you need a masculine energy man. Point blank. Point blank. And I can prove that. You know, I'm not talking from my emotions. I'm not talking about what I think and what I know. These are facts. These are facts. This is why I come on here every day talking about the birth natal chart and how it explains your energy, everything about you, how you think emotionally, how you how you think logically, how you feel emotionally, and your physical makeup, your entire body from head to toe. You know? But there comes a point, and I told y'all this, there's going to come a point where this information ain't going to be available to you. You know? It's going to come a point that this information ain't available to you. So, guys, again, get your birth natal charts, man. This is my last weekend for the half-price readings. I had it all week. I got a few people to come in. I would like to thank everybody that supported me. But you guys don't take advantage of this. You keep being out here struggling with something you don't need to struggle with. You have to understand who you are energetically in order to get out of the problems that you're in, or you're going to struggle big time. All right? So if you would like a free copy of your birth natal chart, you can reach me here on Facebook, Instagram, Lee Fitness, Spirituality, Tarot, and Astrology. The readings of your charts are a service. Okay? This is Lee. One love.